true crime. Thanks for watching this video. This video is all about Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson is the close friend of Ethan Chapin, who showed up at 1122 King Road the morning of November 13th, 2022, the morning of the murders of Kaylee Goncalves, Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, and Madison Mogen, after Dylan Mortensen called his girlfriend Emily Allant, asking them to come over and check out the house because she thought something was wrong in their home. And boy, was she ever right. In a number of videos, including one of the memorial videos for the IDAHO4, where Hunter Johnson memorializes Ethan Chapin, a number of body cam videos, and also a number of news programs after the documentary One Night in Idaho was released, we get to know Hunter Johnson a little bit, his interaction with the roommates, the amount of time he spent at 1122 King Road, and exactly what happened on that horrible morning of November 13th, 2022, when he was the first person to enter that home after the roommates had left, thinking something very suspicious and horrible was going on. And he also was the one to find the bodies of Xana Kernodle and Ethan Chapin. And as you will hear him say in his police interview, he was, in fact, the only one who saw that horror. This first video is of Hunter Johnson at the memorial for the 4 students, memorializing his good friend, Ethan Chapin.
Hello, my name's Hunter Johnson. Me and Ethan became best friends over the last year and a half we spent at the U of I. And since we became such good friends, I feel honored and privileged to even be able to share who he was to everyone here. I met Ethan during Fall Rush of last year. And if you don't know what Rush looks like for fraternity guys, it's you're coming in as a freshman and you're walking to 10 different fraternity houses and talking to 100 different guys, trying to understand all of them and see if you fit in with them. And I remember he was the first person I talked to during Rush that year. And I knew immediately that he was someone that I wanted to be friends with and someone I wanted to join my house. My first impression of Ethan was some tall, goofy kid that, looked athletic. And he was, because we played a lot of basketball during that time. Unfortunately, the basketball wasn't enough to convince him to join my house. So he ended up going to Sigma Chi, but that didn't mean we weren't going to be friends forever. So one thing he told me, because he told me he was going to join Sigma Chi, he said, if I do that, you better not block me and ghost me on anything. And I couldn't believe he said that, because I just knew I wanted to be friends with him for a long time. He had such an infectious smile and a charismatic personality. And if you knew anything about Xana as well, they were very similar in how they acted together. Me and Ethan shared a lot of memories together. Usually at a party where me and him would be controlling the aux and be singing at the top of our lungs any country music song with 50 other people in there not saying a word, just us singing as loud as we could. Some of my other favorite memories that I had with Ethan also included Xana. And those were the times we spent on the golf course. Me, Ethan, Xana, and Emily, we went a lot over the summer and before summer. And you knew it was going to be a good time when we went golfing, when we had more drinks in our bag than we did golf balls. And we usually had to send Xana and Emily to go throughout the forest to look for more golf balls for us because we ended up losing so many. If you knew Ethan, he was never angry about anything. He would never get upset. You couldn't upset him ever. And one time we went to play 18 holes, and he wanted to bet money every hole, $2 every hole. If you won the hole, you got $2. If you tied, you didn't get it, it just turned to $4 the next hole. And I remember he won the first hole. He whooped me, actually, that first hole. And I remember him being so happy, and he was pretty confident going up to the next hole. Unfortunately for Ethan, I ended up winning the next 17 holes. If you also knew Ethan, you knew he wasn't great with money. And so it wasn't a great feeling when I had to come up to him and ask for the $34 he owed me after the rounds, because he would ask me to get him drinks every week. He'd say, "Hunter, I need some Bud Light Limes. Can you go to the store and get me some?" And I was like, "Yeah, Ethan, I'd love to, after you pay me back for the last 2 weeks that I got you Bud Light Limes." So yeah, as you suspect, I never got those $34. Ethan was always someone you could count on to make you smile and cheer up your mood. Everybody loved him and his beautiful mustache he had. And I feel so lucky to have shared so many great memories with him. I'm going to miss our favorite Moana songs we would sing together. Me visiting you and Xana at your parents' house with Emily. And you guys also coming to my cabin and hanging out with my family. And watching you carry all of your drinks in a garbage bag when you walked into a party. I know we're all going to miss these. I love you so much, E and Xana. Thank you.
In the next clip, you'll hear from Hunter Johnson and his girlfriend, Emily Allant, talking about that morning when Emily got the call from Dylan Mortensen, and then Hunter, Emily, and their friend Josie showed up at 1122 King Road.
I don't think anyone expects anything like that ever in their life to happen.
Hunter Johnson and his girlfriend Emily Allant now telling their story in a new Prime Video docu-series, One Night in Idaho, The College Murders.
We were a big group of friends. Why would you target those four?
Hunter and Emily say the fall weekend started like any other, with a big football game. The friends snapping this photo that Saturday.
It was a normal weekend for us, just hanging out with our friends.
The next morning, Emily says Dylan, one of the surviving roommates, called her concerned, asking her and Hunter to come over.
In the documentary, you tell the story of really not feeling alarmed when Dylan called you.
I joked around with her on the phone. You know, it's something you would never expect.
It's November, so I had shorts on, slides on. Like, I wasn't prepared to obviously stay there. I was just going over to check, see what's going on. I would say as soon as you get there, you know something's wrong.
You hear Hunter on the 911 call telling the girls there was an unconscious person protecting them from the graphic details.
Is she breathing?
No.
How did you remain so calm in that moment?
Truly, in my heart, I believe God was with me that day, and he gave me the strength to get through that day.
As authorities entered the home, the friends say they were told to sit outside, waiting for hours with little information.
We watched the ambulance come and we watched them immediately leave. So I think that was a hard part for sure.
That second you realize there's no one to be saved.
Right.
Their best friends inexplicably murdered. Not knowing who was responsible or why, they feared for their own safety.
We just left to get away, be safe.
Yeah.
Is our
You
mindset.
didn't feel safe?
No.
In the nearly 7 weeks it took police to arrest a suspect, Emily, Hunter, and surviving roommates Dylan and Bethany became the targets of online sleuths and social media attacks.
Lots of threats, people saying I should confess to murdering them. I felt like I was less than a person in that point in my life.
On December 30th, 2022, police arrested then 28-year-old Bryan Kohberger. To Emily and Hunter, he was a complete stranger.
Body cam video that was released after the murders, but that took place before the murders when cops showed up at 1122 King Road for noise complaints, shows Hunter Johnson being at the house. This first time, he comes and answers the door and then goes to get Kaylee Goncalves to talk with the cops and then hangs outside for a little bit while Kaylee is talking with the cops.
I want to send her up back here. I apologize. We knocked at the front door. No one came.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Thanks, ma'am. Yeah. I took one look at that speaker. I said,
Good, how are you?
Good. Is this your place?
Yeah.
Perfect. You know why we're here?
And I assume noise.
Noise, yeah.
Yeah.
Big speaker right there.
Yeah.
Nothing against having a party. Once neighbors start calling in, then we have an issue.
Fair.
You go to school?
Yeah.
Okay. What year?
Senior.
Senior. Okay. So I'll tell you the same thing I told them. You probably know the drill, right?
Actually, no.
Oh, okay. So usually, at least for me, I'll give you a verbal warning.
Okay.
Once I have neighbors calling in, your music's too loud. You're disturbing the peace.
Yeah.
Nothing against having parties. Nothing against having people over who are overage to drink.
Mm-hmm.
But again, once we start disturbing the neighbors, then we've got an issue.
Yeah.
Noise ticket is up to 300.
Yeah, somewhere around 300.
Okay, it's a pretty expensive ticket. I don't want to give that to you. That being said, this is your place, so I'm going to hold you responsible. Because it is your place, you're also responsible for everybody here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab your info.
Yeah.
And if I do have to come back here, a $300-some ticket's coming your way.
Okay.
And it only gets more expensive from there. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair. Absolutely.
In this next video, we once again see when Hunter Johnson comes to the door when cops show up at the house at 1122 King Road, and this time none of the roommates are home.
So I just looked for everyone that lived here, and they're not here right now.
No one's here that
No one's here
that
that
lives
lives
here at all.
No one's here that lives
So
here.
everyone here is trespassing?
Well, no one's here that's trespassing, but no one that lives here is here right now.
So where'd they go?
They're just not here. I have no clue where they went. No clue.
So you guys just throwing a party in their house at
They
this
were
time,
here
and
at one point. They're not here right now. I just searched all the rooms.
They left and went over to some other party, and everyone is about to
I
leave
just
and
searched
go
all
over
the
to
rooms
another
and looked
party.
for them.
okay. Who does live here? What are their names?
I am actually not sure. I live across the street. I just came over. I haven't drank a drop.
Male, female.
I think it's mainly females. I think it's like 4 females.
What sorority are they affiliated with?
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know if they're
I
associated
don't.
with it. I don't know.
So I guarantee you they're associated with the sorority. As many of them are living here. It's an off-campus sorority house. I've been a cop for 22 years here. I'm not stupid. Don't play dumb games with me. I'd rather deal with this as a noise complaint than getting a hold of the Greek council and the Greek board and all of that and the students and playing all these stupid fucking games.
Do you?
All I want
I
to do
don't
is deal
know.
with
I don't
noise
know.
Quick
complaints.
question. Do you
Because I
want us?
guarantee you there's a lot of underage drinking because they left their alcohol behind.
Do you want us to try and get a name or a phone number, and
If
we
you
can
could.
call someone?
We just need to talk to somebody who lives here, because otherwise I have
Yeah.
to be under the assumption you guys are unlawfully entered because no one who lives here is here.
Okay.
Right?
We'll go.
So I
get
need
a
to
phone
verify
number.
that there was a party here.
We'll
Now
go call
everyone
somebody.
We'll
left.
go get a
so
phone
thank
number.
you.
We'll be right back.
Thanks,
Sorry, we're
guys.
not trying to make your life.
I understand. I just letting you know this is how it's going to play out. I'm not going anywhere until I talk to
No, we're not
somebody.
trying to
We'll be right
just
back.
know.
You guys mind just leaving the door open for us? That way we can get some sort of communication between us and them. We're not going to come in.
Here right now, so
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
I know
I
worries.
do.
And
Thank you.
hey guys, really we're just coming here for a noise complaint.
Okay,
So we
no, I
understand
get it.
y'all
Just
drinking.
literally
The reason
that's here right
I
now.
apologize for no one coming to the door. The issue is we were
It's
trying
okay.
to find the
Everyone's
others
kind of freaked out because cops are here. You guys are having a good time.
Next, we see Hunter Johnson on Officer Warner's body cam video when Officer Warner arrives at the house, walks up the stairs to the second floor, and encounters Hunter Johnson. and then later speaks with him after they clear the house and takes pictures of Hunter Johnson's hands, the front and back of his hands.
What's he got there? Make sure.
Yeah, they're.
Did you find them?
Yeah, the roommates called me this morning to come check because they thought they saw someone in here last night and they went into their rooms. I came over when they called and I opened the door and I saw that.
Okay. Let's go ahead and step downstairs here. Is there anybody else upstairs? Or anybody else?
I don't know.
Don't touch anything. Don't touch it.
I grabbed that knife in the kitchen because when I went in there, I didn't know if there was someone in there. But
okay.
I just grabbed it just to make sure.
You got your ID with you?
No, I can tell you my name.
Okay. Just sit right here. Nobody else inside?
Is there anyone else inside?
I don't know. If they were in there, they're upstairs on the floor.
Stay here. Stay here.
Check upstairs.
1 second. You want to go ahead and have a seat over here? 1 second. 1 second. Let's take a half step outside. Let's go outside. House isn't clear yet. People might still be inside. We're going to be clearing the house. It's not 100% empty. Who's over here? Look up. All the people that were here right out front here. Gotcha.
Right now.
What's that?
Do you need anything?
I need your ID. Oh yeah, just your info. I can grab your information. You can't. Do you know how many people live here? Or is that their place?
This is their place.
Okay. What's your name?
My name.
Middle and birthday.
9.
What's your local address? Did they call you over here?
Yeah, they called me over here this morning, like 15 minutes ago.
And your phone number? Okay. Mouse gun 36, one more touch. Last of first of 99. That's right out. License Idaho, correct? Okay. Hey, firm. You still haven't ID'd the girls?
Okay, I'm going to start IDing on them.
Perfect. Who do you know that lives here? All of them?
The girl in the middle with the green pants, long pants, and the blonde girl behind her.
Live here?
They live here. And then
Are those
the
other
girl,
girls just neighbors or?
yeah, the girl in the blue shorts and the girl in the orange sweatshirt live with me over there. And then the guy in the gray sweatshirt just lives on campus.
Okay.
And then those 2 girls live here, and then that girl in her room is there, and there should be 2 more girls. I don't know what was going on out there, but there's 2 more girls, and then one lives right there as well.
Okay. One lives here. I haven't seen him in here. There's a locked door back here. What do you know what that leads to?
Which door? I don't know.
It's like a key access or a code access.
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Residence is cleared.
We cleared it, yeah. Sure.
Then I literally got here and I saw that.
What time did they call you? Do you have your phone?
They didn't call me. They called my girlfriend, but it was probably like 20 minutes ago.
Who's your girlfriend? Is she here?
Yeah, she's in the blue shorts.
Blue shorts, okay.
She got a call from her and asked us to come over because she didn't think something was right.
Okay.
And then as soon as I got here first, and I went upstairs and saw their bedroom, and I grabbed a knife from the kitchen because I didn't know if they were still in here or not.
What did you see when you grabbed that knife?
When in the
bedroom,
kitchen?
Just on the ground, bloody?
Yeah.
Okay, and you didn't know anybody else was in there? Okay.
No, I only saw her, and I went and I grabbed a knife and came back in there, made sure there wasn't anyone in there, and
Okay. I'm just going to grab a photo of you. Just so I can tie the face to the name. Keep your hands out just so I can see your hands. Okay. Let me see your front and back of your hands, your palms. Other side. Okay.
We also catch a little bit of Hunter Johnson on site at 1122 King Road from Officer Nunez's body cam video. And in this clip, he's just sitting in the back of the squad car waiting to find out what's going on. Clearly distraught, having seen what he had seen that day, and just interacts a little bit with Officer Nunez.
I forgot you were here, man. Do you still want to hang out here?
I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know how much I'm allowed to disclose right now. We're processing what's going on in the scene. As soon as we know for sure, we can tell you guys what's going on. We absolutely will. I know it sucks to be in the dark with this, but okay. And what's your relationship again? Yeah, man. As soon as I know we're able to fill you in on what's going on, we'll let you know. Okay. Like I said, you're welcome to get out at any point. If you want to hang out in here, you can because it's warm. You're fine. If you want to hang out with them, you're gonna hang out outside too. Okay. I'll just lock it on you. So maybe water. We can start. Yeah, we can see if somebody can bring some of that stuff by. Okay.
And finally here, we have Hunter Johnson's interview with the police on the same day as the murders occurred, November 13th, 2022, when he tells officers that he is, in fact, the only one who saw the bodies inside the house and gives them detail about exactly what happened that morning.
what's your middle initial now? And what's a good phone number for you? And what's a good address for you? Okay. So you do not live at the house, right?
No.
Okay. So what do you got for me? What do you know?
It was like right around noon, just before then, and called my girlfriend that she thought something was not right in her house, and she heard and saw a man in their house last night, and she wanted us to come over to like make sure everything was okay, because they just locked themselves in their I think is what they said. And so I was the first one to get over there. I left pretty quickly because I just wanted to make sure, and I got over there and I walked up the stairs, and I immediately went into Xana's room, which was the only room I went into. I went up the stairs, saw them. Were pretty uncontrollably crying and didn't know what was going on. Sure. And I told them to get out of the house and call the cops. And I went to the kitchen and grabbed a knife from the drawer because I didn't know if someone was still in the house or not. And I grabbed the knife. It's probably still on the little table they have in the living room area.
Downstairs?
Like in the middle, like where the kitchen level, that level.
There's like a little area there.
Yeah, there's an area, and I put the knife there after, but I grabbed the knife and I went into the room and I checked like the closet and everything to make sure there was no one in there, and it didn't seem like anyone was in there. And then I
Okay.
and shoot, I'm forgetting the other guy's name. Sorry, this is just a lot. What's his name? That's his name. They all came into the house. They were coming up the stairs, and I told them, get out. They do not want to come in. They need to get out. And that's when you guys roughly showed up around the scene, was when I told them to get out.
Get out, okay.
And then one of the policemen came, and I showed him where I saw them, and he just said, stay where you're at, and I said, okay. And I didn't know if there were any more people upstairs. I didn't go up there.
Okay.
The cops came as soon as.
What, did you go to the party last night?
No.
Okay.
I was talking with Ethan. I have texts from him most of the night. We were talking because he wanted me to come, and I didn't really want to walk all the way over there. Yeah.
The text messages, were they just through Messenger, or are they through?
Just, normal message, iMessage or whatever.
You got your phone on you?
No, I didn't go grab it though.
Where is it?
It's just in there.
I'll have to do that in just a sec. So how do you know Ethan?
I met him during Rush in college. It's where you try to go into a house.
Is Ethan part of a fraternity? He is. Okay.
Yeah. And I met him there and during Rush, and I've known him ever since the fall of last year.
Okay. Are you in a fraternity now?
I'm a grad student. I don't live in the house anymore, but I was in.
Okay. Is that what they call whatever it was?
Or that's a sorority.
That's a different one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know any of these names.
It's totally okay.
Okay. So, your girlfriend.
Yep.
Right. So she gets a call from around noonish.
Yep.
Basically says that there was somebody in the house. She tells you, so you head over to the place.
Yeah, it was on speakerphone, so me all heard it, and we all kind of got up and we're gonna go check on them.
The same sorority? Is that how they know each other?
Yeah, they're also roommates.
Okay. And where does he come in? Is he
He's in a different, he's in a fraternity, but he is like seeing right now, so he was just staying, he stayed the night over at their apartment. I stayed there and she stayed there. So I was in her room and he was in her room.
Okay. What time? So, I'm trying to figure out who's who now. Did not go to the party last night, right?
No.
That was the one I'm thinking of. There was another vowel name there that I was getting up. Okay, so you and Aaron go to the party.
No.
You guys just hang out?
Yeah, they don't go either.
Okay. And then other than you walked up the stairs,
when I walked into the house and like entered the code to get into the house, they were in the room, which is on the very bottom floor, like right next to the main
front, right?
Yeah. And they heard me come in and they like were like, oh my god, and I was like, it's just what's going on.
Okay.
And that's when I walked upstairs and they're like, we don't know what's going on. And I checked it out. And
how did you get the code to the door?
We just know it because we're all friends.
Okay. When was the last time that you were over at?
The last time before today was yesterday.
Okay. And what were you doing over there yesterday?
We were pre-gaming the football game for the families.
Gotcha. Was that there?
No, she was at work at the football game.
Okay. What time did you get to the house and you guys left at game time to get some?
What time did we get there?
Yeah.
I would say it was roughly either noon or 1.
Okay.
Like somewhere around there.
Then what time did you guys leave?
We left their house and went to a different apartment at the Whites at, I would say, roughly like 2:30.
Okay.
And then everyone left and there was no one there.
Okay.
We all left together.
So last time you were there was 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time I was there?
The night before.
Okay.
Like the night before yesterday.
So that would be what, Friday night?
Yes, Friday night.
Okay. So you walk in the door, and are in the bedroom down the first floor.
Yep.
Obviously they're kind of freaked out. You see them.
Mm-hmm.
You head upstairs.
Yep.
Hit that open area where the kitchen and all that stuff is.
Yeah, like where the couches are. I walk in and then I look into Xana's room because the door was like somewhat open.
Okay.
And then I like opened it and then I saw that and I told them to get out and call the cops.
Okay.
Because it seemed to, because I didn't know what I was seeing, like in like the. And then I told them to
get out.
Get out.
Right. Anybody that you know that has it out or has a problem with even Ethan and Xana? How long have they been dating? Do you know? Has it been a minute?
Yeah, they've been dating for a little bit.
Okay.
I want to say they've been dating. They were dating for like, I would say 8 months.
Okay.
Probably.
No problem with Xana's ex or with Ethan have an ex?
He did, but she doesn't go here.
Okay, so they're not anymore. Okay.
I don't know anyone who would have it out for them.
How well did you know Xana and, or not Xana, sorry, Maddie and Kaylee?
I knew Xana very well just because we were all friends. Yeah, and we were all friends together, and I've been friends with Xana for a long time. Maddie, I could be acquaintances with. I didn't really know her that well. I just saw her at her house every once in a while. I would say hi and have conversations with her.
Okay.
But I didn't really know her super well like I knew Ethan and Xana.
Right.
And then Kaylee, I didn't know really at all.
Okay. You weren't around seeing anything, that's no big deal. Nothing on social media, nothing's been posted, nothing going on around there?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab my phone, not my phone, my camera. If I have you can have your phone, so I can grab some pictures of those. I'll be right there. Okay.
This was the last text from yesterday. He sent this picture to me, and then I asked if you guys are still at it. And he said, "Yep, where you at?"
Okay.
This was.
Can I go back a little bit?
Sure.
Can you go with that? That's the afternoon. So that's him trying to get you to go to the party? Or is that him getting you to
This part right here was to go to the pregame at Madison in their house.
Gotcha.
This was at the pregame, and then this was, I was asking about that party that night.
Right. And I'm just going to grab.
Do you use contact info?
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you can think of? Anything that maybe talking about over the last couple of weeks that maybe you involved in them, or?
No, I can't think of anything, honestly.
Okay. Who else? I don't know anybody out there, so it's kind of weird for me to say, hey, I'll just take the next number, starting number 4 now, whatever it is, 'cause it's kind of gay. Who else out there should I talk to sooner than others, that they can get maybe them on their way and go into their...
You already talked to that, right? I'm pretty sure someone already talked to her.
I think so.
And then already talked to...
I talked to Dylan.
There's the... Are Ethan's twins.
Okay. And what was the other one? So we have 2. Okay.
Didn't go into the house.
Okay.
I don't think he would be much help, but you could talk to him if you wanted.
Okay.
Also didn't go into the house really. Like I told them to get out as soon as they got in. Was walking up the stairs, but I told her to get out. I'm the only one that I know saw anything.
Okay.
At least I don't think them saw it because they were too scared to go check it out.
Okay. Okay. And I will see if I can talk to them. Or both.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Obviously, if there's anything that comes up, pops up, with it's kind of an event like this that's traumatic, a lot of times things will just kind of get tossed around or whatever. So if something pops up later on down the road, obviously give us a call, give us a shout. regardless of what it is. Sometimes you'll just be staring at some french fries and something will come back in.
Okay.
Or obviously if you hear something pops up on social media, then call the department and let us know.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Anything else I need to know?
I don't think so.
Yeah.